Hello. Good evening. Hello, good evening, everyone. Good to have you all here. So, my name is Friska, and I would want us to start like with a test to know if you can all hear me. So, if you can hear me, can you drop on the comment section, drop that you can hear me and you can see me? Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Okay, hi, I'm Blessing. What's happening? Sorry, we just got here. Good evening, everyone. And please, can you hear me? Can you see me before I start? Can you just comment, drop a comment? All right. Good evening. Please, if you can hear me, can you drop a message so I can know that everyone can hear me? Drop a message. If you can hear me clearly, you can see me clearly. Please. Awesome. Okay, Pinky, thank you very much for this. Okay. Good evening, everyone. I hope we're fired up to have the session with me. It's a pleasure. Okay, Ine says she can hear me. I can see and I can hear you. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much for coming to this. Hope we're having a great weekend. All right. Awesome. Okay, so today's session will just be about we learning on how to be better content creators and also do better businesses. So I hope we're all fired up to hear this, and I promise not to take so much of your time. I am going to just go straight to the point. I mean, if you know me very well, some of you that know me, you know that I just go straight to the point and just say it as it is so that we can also learn one or two things. So it's a pleasure to have everyone here. Quite excited. I can see familiar faces. You are too. So 30 minutes you should be out of here. Okay. So if we have content creators in the house, all content creators. We have people who are content creators or people who are aiming to be content creators at the end of this webinar. And again, we did a poll, and some of the people that indicated interest said they are either content creators, people who are doing business, but they want to create more content for their business. So while they're winning at business, they're also winning at content creation. And I think that is very, very amazing. Okay, so it will just be me in this session and my slides. I have a slide to share with you, and this session is not recorded. This session is not recorded. So I have to say this. Some of you say you want to go and listen later. Is not recorded. So we won't be sharing this later. So I'll indulge you while I try to save your time. I'm also encouraging each and every one of you to please stay to the very end. I promise it's going to be very, 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 very short. All right. And yes, we have some amazing deal at the end of this, amazing package that will be beneficial for all content creators. So I'm encouraging each and every one of us that as we are here, we should try and stay till the very end. Please, please, please. So yes, I'll start with like an outlook. I'll just go straight up with an outlook of the world so far, content creation. So, I mean, what's the big deal about content creation? It's not today we had started doing content creation, right? Before our forefathers, they were creating content. When there were newspapers, we were creating content. They were creating news. The news you listen to every other day on NTA, the super story you were watching every other day was all content creation. But why is it such a big deal right now? It's such a big deal because the world has actually moved from the times when it was just about advertising to a point where it's about the influencer economy. The influencer economy is actually growing bigger and bigger by the day. And in my slide, we have some projections where the world is going to with content creation and influencer marketing. So I'm not going to touch on influencer marketing. I'm going to focus mainly on um, content creation. I hope you can see my slide. If you can see my slide clearly from where you are, just let me know you can see this clearly. So I'm trying to make sure that the webinar, the slide actually comes out for us. All right. So here I want to be able to share my slide at the same time, also share what I'm saying so far. Okay, can you see the slide? Is it clear from your end? Is it like big from your end? I need to make sure that it's big from my end. Okay, awesome. I think I've gotten it. Yes, so I'll be discussing this trend. In 2022, we had about $19.5 billion. The content creation market was $19.5 billion. And in 2023, we are looking at $24.5 billion, and this is on a global scale. And it's projected that by 2033, that we'll be looking at 181.4 billion US dollars. Now, this graph here is literally showing us that content creation as a market has huge potential. So, guys, that's like the first takeaway. I want you to understand that if you are a content creator and you have chosen that to be a business, then I want you to know that you're in the right marketplace that has very huge potential. Now, it's not just that, an average content creator makes about $100,000, and this is on a global scale. Now, if you divide that by 12 for a Nigerian, you're literally talking of 8.8 million naira per month. And if you see, most content creators we see in Nigeria are balling. Sometimes it looks like it's not from content creation, but if you really study them very well and understand the dynamics of content creation, you will get to understand that it's real. You can actually make this kind of money as a content creator just being in Nigeria. Now, this question, each and every one of us right now is, why are you not one of them? Why are you not making $100,000 yearly? Why are you not making that amount of money right now? What is the challenge? Now, I believe for some of us, we may think that the challenge is you do not have a lot of following, right? Now, I believe we also know that, we are on Instagram, most of us are on Instagram, and we get to hear people say, buy 1,000 followers, Abby, 5,000 followers for 1,000 naira. Buy 200 or 2,000 followers for just 650 naira. We have seen those kind of adverts. It's not even news right now. So is it that people cannot just go do that kind of thing and start monetizing? I mean, it was possible that the problem was followers. And someone is telling you, give me 1,000 naira, I'm going to give you 5,000 followers. Just 1,000, give you 5,000 followers. We a lot of people not even having this discussion. They will just go and buy followers and move on. But what's the difference there? The difference is that it's not about the numbers that you have because you can buy it. But the thing is that most of those things that get to happen instantly, part of the things we started doing when we started adminting was we started understanding the marketplace, understood what was happening, and we got to discover that most of these people, we actually went and paid for some of these services to understand their process. Then we began to understand that, okay, these are bots. Some people are actually and actively investing in bots. Bots, BOTS. Bots are those small AIs and machines that will take a form of human, and mimic human, but they are not humans. That's why when you see the people telling or selling followers to you, by the time you see them and they populate the following, you will get to see a strange face with just one follower, another strange face with maybe no posts, and the Instagram is telling you this account is new. The implication of those kind of services is that it hurts your brand. It's going to hurt your brand because they are bots. And Facebook is constantly, not just Facebook, social medias, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, they are spending money fighting bots every other day. There is about 25 million bots as we speak today. And 25% of the following that Facebook has are all bots. So yes, most of these people invest in these kind of things so that they can grow following. But today I'm about telling you that it's not just about your following, it's about the engagement that you get. When bots like your page, if you make a post, a bot will not see it again. When bots like your content, there is no real engagement going on. They are just machines that are just sitting pretty on your site. And if you have an experience over time, they get to disappear because Facebook is fighting them. And by the time they discover, okay, this bot is here, they get to leave your following. And that's how you also lose most of them. But that's not the focus of today. There are key takeaways I want you to understand that one, it's not about your following. So if you're here and you're with a mindset that, hey, I don't have social followers, that's why I'm not a good content creator, or that's why I have not been able to monetize. Yes, while that matters, there are other things that also matter. So I'm hoping that by the end of this session, we should be able to marry the expectation with how much followers you have or you want, and the other part of the social media content creation, which is engagements. Okay, so just introduction. I've seen a lot of people. My name is Priska Amifule, and I'm the founder at Minton. I have over 10 years business experience in building businesses and also marketing experience. So this is me sharing my experience in this digital media, in the media space. I'm also sharing my experience in the marketing space because everything still boils down to marketing. Everything still boils down on how you are reaching out to your audience. So it's a blend of both. And I hope by the end of today, we should be able to learn one or two things. So on this slide, I want you to just have this key takeaway that people use bots and you should be careful. And it's not just about the followers, it's more about the engagement that you are having with your content creation. Next, every content creator here should know that it's about strategy. And it's exactly what we are preaching today. It's about your strategy. You need to start thinking that content creation is not just a case of make I create content, let me just create content. It is also going to be about what is the strategy behind the content that you are creating. It is very, very important that we have that. And it's also key that you know who and who you are reaching out to. So the question from now is, should we do differently? Knowing that it's not about your followers, right? What should you do differently starting from this moment? So if you're so far, this is 15 minutes. Could you just drop a comment that you are following me and you can hear me, because I don't want to lose anyone because of poor network. I need to make sure the network is clear at your end and also at my end. Please drop a hi if you are following me, or just drop I am following. Can I have some reaction? Awesome. Okay, right. I'm having that reaction. Okay. So I move on. The question, like I said earlier, is what should we do differently so that from this moment, everyone hearing me can do something different? Even if you don't hear anything from this particular step, from this particular slide, the question we are asking and the answer we are providing is what exactly you should be doing differently starting from this moment. Now, who's a content creator? Time to look at the different definitions of content creator, and something stood out for me. He said content creator is anyone who creates and shares information through any medium or channel. Oftentimes, these contents are to educate, inform, entertain. And of course, they can be in various forms. We have bloggers, we have vloggers, we have people doing podcasts, we have people creating videos. Um, I mean, something about words, memes, graphic design, videographers. They are all content creators. All of them are creating content. Even the newspaper you read today is also part of content creation. But please, let's have this keyword: someone that creates and someone that shares information through a medium. So we have three things here. We have someone that is creating, and we have someone that is sharing, and also the digital medium that they use in sharing it. So let's keep that at the back of our mind. Now, what is content creation? Creation is basically the act of conducting a research. Guys, please, let's pay attention here. The act of conducting a research, generating an idea, crafting those ideas into high valuable collateral, and then promoting those pieces to a target audience. It looks lengthy, but I'm just going to pick out the keywords there. All content creators should please pay attention. There is a process of research. There is a process of crafting, and there is a process of promoting. We have research, we have crafting, and we have promoting. And if you see the order, there was an order of a research before crafting and then promoting. Guys, this is one of the key things I want to point out here, that content creation, just like every other business in the world, has its own process. A doctor cannot give you a diagnosis without, or sorry, cannot give you a prescription without a diagnosis. So is content creation. I see a lot of people, they just jump in front of the camera, they just start saying, or maybe that person created something like, okay, let me create this and put my own. It's not how it is. There is a process to it. There is a process of a research and a crafting, then a promotion. I say this, the people that do this so well are like bloggers. Before a blogger starts to write a content on their blog, most times there is a keyword they are gunning for. There's a reason I'm using a blog, because I'm going to buttress on the part of keyword. If a blogger wants to write a content who is also a content creator, the person is not just going to wake up and start writing anything that just crosses their mind and say, okay, let me write something on how to be a good advertiser because I am in the advertising space. No, that's not how a blogger behaves. Most of the bloggers in the house do not behave like that because of time. A blogger understands that the essence of writing a blog is for search engine to discover it. So what does a blogger do? A blogger uses tools, tools as a matter of fact, to search what are people looking for in this space. Take for instance, a blogger is in, let's use our business, we're in a marketing business, right? Or let's say we're in a giveaway, let's assume we're in a giveaway niche. We are not just going to wake up and write how to do a giveaway. We are going to ask questions. How are people asking the questions around giveaway? As some of you will be wondering, where are we asking that question? I'll get there. There are tools. If a blogger, there are Arifs, there is Uber Suggests, there is even Google Trend, which is like very open to all of you. Now, when they see those keywords people are using to search, how do they arrive at keywords? Is a combination of all the data. I believe one of us, all of us, at some point today, must have gone on the internet to say how to do this, how to know this, what to do this. We saw that question. Google traps those kind of query by your location, by all the data they have about you. Now, when someone like me comes to write a content that should answer your question, I shouldn't just write it the way I am thinking. I am going to write it in such a way that when the search engine sees your question or your query, the search engine, because I have optimized my content, should be able to push up my blog to you. So because because my blog is answering your questions, you begin to know more about me, and I become an authority. As many people get to listen to me answering their question in a particular keyword that you have chosen to impute to the Google query, right? That's how I become more relevant. Now, I am saying this for the case of a blogger. Same with a YouTube creator, same with a social media creator, and every other creator who is saying, I want to play on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and all. This is simple. It is called algorithm. Now, let me have this. It's simply called algorithm. Now, I need you to understand that when you are creating a content, you are not just creating a content for yourself. You're not just creating a content for your audience alone. Even if you have your following, you are creating content for both your audience and also for the search engine. In this case, I also call it the algorithm. I'll say that again. As a content creator, have this in mind. If you are creating a content, you are not just creating it just for your audience, you are also creating it for the search engine. And that will be the base of our discussion as we proceed. So, have these three keywords: research, crafting, and promoting. Now, in researching a content, let me point out this, that content creation is not content marketing. Content creation is not content marketing. I'll do a back and forth on the slides just to buttress. We have a lot of content creators who do what I call a publish and pray syndrome. They have this syndrome called publish and pray. What do I mean by that? When they create content, they just leave it there. The contents, party, it just ends there. So they pray that they'll go viral. They pray that somebody will discover them. They check it from time to time. Oh, I have 5 likes, I have 6 likes. I mean, we have all been there. But when we need to look at content creation as a business of a sort, right? Our approach to the content that we create, we begin to be, we now get to be different. Now, remember, I talked about research. So the next time you want to create a content, as a content creator, ask questions like, what is my audience interested in? What are they interested in? One. The second thing you need to ask, and if you can take notes, please take notes. The next thing you need to ask is, "Okay, my audience is interested in this kind of thing. Do you even find that out?" Now, there is a tool I personally use. It's called Answer the Public. So let me type it here just for sake of emphasis. Answer the Public. Answer the Public. Sorry, I just wrote in caps. Answer the Public. Answer the Public is one of the tools that's Neil Patel. If you guys are in the marketing space, you will know our big guy there, Neil Patel. He's so good with whole content marketing and all, that he has his own tools, marketing tools that can help bloggers, YouTubers, and every other person survive. So this tool, when you use it and ask questions around content creation, it will tell you with the volume, with the search volume. If people have gone on YouTube and had queried, let's say shoe sellers, in Lagos, it can begin to tell you exactly that they didn't use the word shoe sellers, they used luxury shoe sellers in Lagos. And it will even tell you that this is a search volume that is not just this person that is searching this word. We have 20 people that have used this particular word. We have 50 people that have used this certain query to search for this kind of content, knowing what people like. So what does that help you in doing after you have created your content? One, because you know the keywords people are searching, you can begin to create your either video content or written content, whatever type of content creation you are into. You begin to narrow it into the query people are asking for. Because it's not a bad business if you spend all your energy doing all your research. At the end of the day, people are not searching for what you're looking for. It's equivalent to someone who goes to open a space. You open a shop. After opening your shop, you just stock everything people are not looking for, and you wonder why people are not buying from you. It's as simple as that. The market determines what happens. So the market is saying this is what I'm looking for. So it's going to be wise for content creators to start creating things that people want to see. That is one. Now, like I said earlier, you are not creating for yourself or your audience alone. You are creating for the algorithm. Most of us have seen a case where we finish listening to, let's say you're on YouTube, you finish listening to one motivational talk. Immediately you finish that particular page, you searched for the page and arrived there. But what happens is that once you just finish that particular video, playing, you see another video that is like it. Do you understand? The teacher has understood that, CEO, you are interested in this kind of content. So because you have used certain keywords, it's going to push in every other item that looks like it. That's why it's important that, one, you have your keywords ready. Two, that you are writing for the algorithm. And three, in your bio, and this is for all content, in your titling, that's after creating content, the title you use in posting it, they are called metadata. The title you use in posting it, it could be, don't use anything that is flat or anything that is trending. Why being trendy rather? Ensure that you have keywords that are targeting the particular industry or the audience you want to see your content. Take for instance, let's say I did a post on a productivity hack, right? I am going to use 5 ways to stay productive, or 5 ways that can drive your productivity. That alone, that alone can help you be seen by the algorithm. Please, if you don't take anything, just know that you are not just creating content for yourself alone, you are creating content for your audience and also for the algorithm. If you stay with me to the very end of this session, I will be sharing how you can hack the algorithm. How you can hack the algorithm. There are proven steps that we have discovered that can help you hack the system. And of course, this is very legal. It's legal because you've been able to understand how the machine works, and be able to speak and talk to the machine the way it wants to be spoken to. So that's exactly what we are dealing with here. So, like I said, some of us have a publish and pray syndrome waiting for virality. We can do something about that. So let me share a story. I don't know if she's here. I had a friend who I recently encouraged to do a live session. And, when she started her live session, it was just me and I think her husband that just joined. And when she started that live session, she already complained, it's very discouraging. You come on a live session, you just have one or two people listening. I said, that's not the goal of what you're doing. If you are looking at people, one person or two persons that just showed up and say, okay, because of it, oh yeah, you have come on live session. Are you going to go back because people did not, your live session is not live in? No, now you have to stay put. But there's something you can do after the live session, or there's also something you can do before the live session. Before we got here, most of us had notifications, SMS, promotions, make sure you're here, make sure you're there. I mean, all that are activities you get to do before your live session. It may not be wow at the very beginning, right? But it's a start. And I'm saying this for content creators because there'll be a part we are discussing where Facebook and YouTube, you'll be advising that for you to monetize, you must go on live sessions for a period of time. As a matter of fact, if you're going to monetize for in-stream live videos on Facebook, Facebook requires that you have a 6,000 live minutes. That's, you have accumulation of 6,000 minutes on your live video. So it's one thing, if you are going to be a content creator, you need to start coming out of your zone and just knowing that, see, there's a trick to this. So going back to this story, guys. So after the two me and her husband came, we were watching, I was commenting, yeah, go on, keep doing it, I kept asking questions. So she felt like someone was talking to her, right? At least it gave her the momentum to keep going. But something happened. Remember, I said it's just me and her husband that came on that show. Till we finished, I think it's about something started happening. When we are live, I shared it on my posts, on my Facebook posts. Then I saw like two persons from my network join her post, right? But 6 to 7 hours, I shared it on my story, I shared it on my wall. After 6 to 7 hours, I saw about, from my side, I saw like 70 something views. 70 something views have viewed that particular post. Even though I am not, I mean, they didn't come in live, but we had like 70 something views. Like a day. I think that her post was doing 500 and something views. So, guys, did you see what happened? The fact that, one, I was able to share out her video to my wall, right? And she had from my side 70 something views. I don't know if people came back to my post to watch because I didn't get to check. But there's something I want to point out here. Most of us are underplaying the power of sharing. Most of us are really underplaying the power of sharing as a content creator. So we have this syndrome of publish and pray, where we publish and we just pray that we go viral. But part of the trick that you can use to hack the algorithm is to share as many contents as possible. So it's simple. By the time I share it on my post, remember, I can have like 2,000 followers, 3,000 followers. Okay. Now, 2,000 followers, 3,000 followers, Facebook gets to show it to be a 2% of my audience. She gets to share it to another community and another community. Another person gets to, just like that, just like that. One day, one particular person can just pick up that content, share on their wall, and that's how the person can have boom viral content. That is how it happens. I'm telling you, this is how it happens. You just keep sharing and sharing them, possibly with someone with a larger audience gets to see it, share it, and you start having mad engagements. And that's how virality happens. But not just that, on the fact that you're sharing. The moment the content has touched me, touched like 200 other people, it signals the algorithm that, hey, this particular content, so people are loving it. And the moment it signals to the algorithm that people are loving it, automatically, without so much effort anymore, the algorithm starts pushing up your content and serving it to people who are in that space. That is how it works. Facebook serves you the contents people are loving most. It's the reason why you open your Instagram and the latest gist on Instablog is showing on your timeline. You are not missing any news on Instablog because once Instablog posts, there are a lot of people who have shared it, right? Oh, is if you're just on Instagram, it's about the first thing that comes. You are hearing the gist of Nigeria right there because some people have shared it immediately, and that's why it's in front of you. So, guys, that is one way I want you to know that part of the ways of kickstarting your virality is to learn how to share. I mean, guys, I don't know if you're still with me. If you've gotten so much value up till now, and what I'm saying is hitting somewhere for you and you are loving it, or not. So just drop I'm with you, I'm here, I'm learning. Anything that lets me know how you're feeling right now. Let me have that before I move to the next slide, and it's actually the bomb right there. So can I have a little bit of reaction before I move to the next slide, guys? Okay. Okay. Nice one. Nice one. Okay, okay. So we move, guys. Remember, I've talked about the research and I've given you one of the tools. I talked about answer the public. I'm also going to drop this here, Google Trends. Google Trend can help you find out what people are loving in your area and can help you design the content that you need or that can appeal to your audience. And I've also talked about creating the content. I'm going to go into detail what to do before you create your content. Then I also talked about the algorithm that while you are creating the content, you're not just creating for your audience alone, you are also creating for the algorithm. So this is my next slide, guys. This is a shocker if you can see this clearly. Now, the social media is designed for you to pay money at every point. The social media is designed for you to pay Facebook money for your content to be seen. It's as simple as that. Most content creators, marketers are saying, you know what, just pay. Just pay this money and keep growing. So if you are going to be a content creator, just know that this is an investment. This is how the system works. Don't think that everything is something you will do and, like I said, post and pray. It shouldn't happen here. Now, this is an evidence to that. The current average, so I googled while I was preparing for this, I asked Facebook something. I know that I've heard it, but I didn't have the statistics. I know that if it's not all your followers sees your posts when you even if you have 1 point, let's say you have 5,000 followers right now, you are not guaranteed that when you make a post that those people are engaging in it. Remember that the moment you start monetizing, there'll be a part where you need to have more views. And if you're just relying on just posting and praying, that means that market will not be selling like that for you. So I need to understand this first, that Facebook is designed to collect your money. All social media handles, social media channels are designed that way. And the current average reach for an organic Facebook post is 2.2%. Okay, you say you cannot see that clearly. I'm going to try to zoom in. Uh, uh, can you see it now? Can you see it? Is it clearer? Okay, so I'm just going to read it out if it's not clear. It says here that the current average reach of an organic Facebook post is just 2.2%. What it simply means is that, and it could be as low as 1.1%. What is, to put it in perspective, they are saying that if you have 1,500 followers today, that the moment you make a post, about 33 people will be seeing that post. I repeat, if you have 1,500 followers today and you make a post right now, those out of those 1,500 followers that you have, 33 will be seeing your post. That is how the Facebook works. That is how the algorithm works, because it's designed for you to promote your posts. So it's designed for you to put your post. Now, guys, keep that somewhere. We are going to talk about that. So I said here that with all these things I've said so far, the way the system is designed for us to behave, the fact that you need to be showing up every day, the fact that you need to put in money and research into this, the fact that you need to be at your best at all times, it goes to just say that content creation is a full-time job. Let's not kid ourselves. That with all these investments, there's no business you put in this kind of energy, in this kind of money, that you should not be thinking of it as a business. Yes, there'll be time to ask questions, Casey. Please put down your questions and we are going to get to it. So it means that, it's a full-time job, guys. And the earlier we know this, the better for all of us. So guys, just hold on a little. Let me um, writing screen. Let me screen. Okay. See if we can have all right. Sorry, I had a bit of distraction. So yes, I was saying that you can't put in all this energy and still not see this as a business. That's why I said at this point that you have to see content creation as a business. You have to see content creation as a business, guys. That's the only way we can approach it properly. If that you can make 8 million naira, approaching it as if it's just, a side gig. That's why we have those kind of results, right? So the key thing for us here is we can have people who start seeing content creation as a business on its own, hoping or gunning for that kind of financial freedom. Then we have won here, guys. So yes, please keep this at the back of your mind. that this is a full-time business. So I bring back the statistics here. You are in a business that has a projection of 181.4 billion US dollars as at 2032. As at today, this industry has a market size of 24.5 US dollars. And we are not playing here, guys. This is a huge industry. So everyone who is invested in this kind of things, of course, has a higher return, so to say. But first, you need to start seeing it as a business. So I tell a lot. And a few days ago, he dropped a shot on YouTube. He said 4.6 billion pieces of content are created daily. I was like, whoa, really? 4.6 billion piece of content is produced daily. Like every day you wake up, we have about 4.6 billion contents being dished out worldwide. Imagine that number. So it begs the question, how do you stand out? Do you think that these 4.6 billion content are being shown to people every no now? Some people are just some posts don't even have view. Some posts like that don't have any view, but it's been published. So the question is, can you stand out? In that conversation, we have been producing content before now. There was newspaper, there was I mean, flyers and radios and all of that. We are all content creators. But why is it a big deal today? It's a big deal because the system has changed. We have social media changing our lives. And we have our phones over 110 times every day. That if you count the amount of time you have checked your phone, it don't reach 110 times. That's how amazing our life has changed so much, And it looks like there is no going back. I don't think there is a part where we start relearning how not to touch our phone. How can you start relearning how not to touch your phone? That way you just wake up and the world has left because the world is happening on your phone. So the question is, as a content creator that is producing something out there, do you want to be that one person that is having no view or not having any kind of engagement? The question is, do you plan to stand out? And that's why I keep emphasizing that it's not just about creating content, being in front of the camera and doing something. Are you researching? Are you crafting what people want? And are you promoting? Those are the key things I want you to do. And you must understand that you're not creating for yourself, you're also creating for the algorithm. Is guys, how do you plan to stand out? I'm simply asking, as a content creation, what is your strategy, guys? Please, you must have a strategy. The next time after this webinar that you pick up your phone or your camera to create a content, just know that you should not do it as someone that does not have any knowledge again. You have new information, and as well, you should behave differently. From now on, I want you to start doing something different and you see the results. Now, before you create your next piece of content, do this. Do a SWOT analysis. And by SWOT, I mean you need to conduct what is your strengths as a person or a brand. What is your weakness as a person and a brand? Just tell yourself the truth. What are your opportunities? What are opportunities to your page? What advantages would you have doing what you are doing right now? And what are the threats? The threats are basically what are around you that can make you not to create better content. What is around you? Who is around you? What are the things that are not enabling you to do a better content or be a better content creator? That's a SWOT analysis. So it's SWOT is like, I mean, I don't have all that time to do that, but you can Google that. So emphasis in case you're not seeing it well. It's called SWOT analysis, and you can just niche it down to your social media page. So you practically then am I out of network? Oh God. I don't know if you can hear me. So I mean, if you can hear me, that's cool. It looks blurry from here. I think all right. So the glitch. Okay, so due to SWOT analysis, if you can hear me, I don't know if you can hear me. Okay. Okay, I think I have a shaky network. Just give me a bit. Let me see if I can um let me see if I can just get into uh okay, let me see if I can change. Yes, can you see me? Sorry, I had network glitch. I hope you can still see me. See me? Sorry, I had hope you can still see From I just hope this network doesn't continue like this. I just hope it doesn't continue like this. Mm. Mm. Just a minute. Uh, I hope you can see this, guys. Can see this. Okay. If you can see my slide on what to do before you start the content. Please, if you want to start the content, the first thing you do that's where I was before we started. And, and second thing you have to do is update your page. So I'm going to emphasize that some of us are saying a lot of things. I'm a big fan of niching down. Whatever you want to do you want to be a content creator for the sake of entertainment, family entertainment? Create it for your bio on your description. I am a content creator. I create family comedy. So there are keywords that the algorithm is seeing for your metadata. So remember, these are just codes, right? And if you're in the software space, you will relate better. The algorithm is, like I said, the algorithm is serving people content based on their interest. Two, the algorithm is serving people content based on how much other people are liking it. Three, if they look at those factors and see that, oh, you are not there, they will look at the description or the title of your page or your content. They use that and also serve people your content. Now, you must know that you must go to your bio today and niche down. All right, I can hear you. Can someone hear me now? Okay, thank you, thank you. Please, I have to run through this. I don't know if the network will change its mind again. So please, to the bio session, and you're able to optimize your page and say, I am this. You need to niche down on your bio. So just by looking at your bio, the algorithm understands that this is what this person is all about. Even in your titling, when you want to make a post, any post you want to do, you need to also do that. That's before you create a content. Now, the next your content. It's important that you just not create something for everybody. It's creating content for family, right? And it describes or it helps him to actors, and whoever he is going to be dealing with. So it's important to know the to you in one, this to them, two, in language that you use in creating content, especially if it's a video content, and three, to also help in the how you to present or portray yourself in the content you are creating. Post. Guys, after this webinar, I want you. Okay, is this still breaking? Oh my god. After this webinar, guys, I want you to be able to your okay. I want to be able to go to your page on the time your audience is engaging with you. Is it the morning? Is it in the afternoon? Is it in the evening? And target only those times to post your content. Just don't finish posting or creating your content at 2 a.m. and say, okay, let me post it. Or this is for content creators who want to take this as a business. So you need to, that's a strategy. We're talking of all the strategy. What is your strategy? Part of what we're discussing now is the strategies you need to adopt if you are going to be a good content creator. So you have to learn the time. You can go to your dashboard, and if what I'm saying here is not clear or you don't know how to go about them, I'm also having a session where a private session where we can walk you through checking out these things yourself. So I mean, if the admitting team is there, I think there's a WhatsApp group. They can drop the link for you to quickly join so that when we have those private sessions, you can inbox your personal questions and we can help you sort those things. I mean, like know the best times for your page. The next you need to decide is the frequency of your post. You cannot create content every day. You can, but then one thing about starting is your ability to say, okay, this is the pace I am ready to sustain. I am ready to sustain once a week. I am ready to sustain 2 or 3 times a week, and so on and so forth. Then you need to also say that. Part of the things we encourage in adminting is building communities. We are strong on community building. Most of you are on our WhatsApp group, Telegram group, Facebook group. I mean, every group we are there. We are strong on communities. And if you don't get anything, get this. If you're a content creator, you're a business person, you need to start building that idea that every person you interact with should be on a group. Be it a WhatsApp group for your brand, be it a Telegram group for your content creation, people that will consume those content. And that's how the system works, right? That's why you see WhatsApp. WhatsApp has a WhatsApp channel. That's a community inside a community. And there's a reason they are doing that to increase more visibility. So on your own, you need to have those contents so that you have people that you can share your fresh content to who can start consuming it from there. Then, of course, you need to decide on the channel you want to focus. I don't believe in spreading yourself thin, right? But then I believe if you focus on a channel part time, that it can help you achieve your growth on that path faster before you can now, go to every other channel that you're interested in. So I'm a preacher of one channel part time, right? So that you can put all your energy, invest in terms of ads, invest in terms of content that fits for that faster. I hope we cannot and it's breaking. See, here it is breaking. Wow. Let me check. And breaking. Here is breaking. Wow. Okay, I think I need to resolve this network issue. Let's see. Mm, okay. I think can you hear me clearly? Mm, That you can. Can you hear me? Can you indicate? Can you, hello? Can you hear me? Can you hello? Can you hear me? Sorry, guys, for the break in transmission. I'm bringing up my slide. I hope you are still there. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Network happened. I hope this doesn't happen again. All right, so I'm literally rounding up so that uh, we get to close quickly. All right. So I said I was talking about what we should be doing. And after creating our content, when we have all that in mind, the next thing we should be asking ourselves is now that we have created content, what should we do next? So I talked about the importance of us having a community on that post. Whatever we start to do, whatever creation we want to start doing, two things we need to do. One, the network of people who we want to partner with. So let's just spend a little time here. So have friends, right? But I think from now on, you should start putting your friends in a group. So and just tell them, guys, I'm into content creation. This is what I want to do. Please, I'll be sharing my content. I'm going to ask you to please, from time to time, pay attention to what I'm sharing and also, watch it and share it to your friends. We need to be intentional if we see content creation as a business, the same way we go and we tell our friends, oh, I'm selling wrapper, I'm selling whatever I'm selling online, and please buy from me. It's the same way as content creators, we need to start telling our friends, please look at my content, watch it, share it to your friends. That's the same mindset I want all of us to have. And that is one way you have to stand out. As simple as it sounds, I know most of us are not doing it. As simple as this sounds. If it's a NCPD that is saying, share to your friends, share it now, send it. Somebody somewhere will be blessed from this post. You will see it. Even the people that are not talking to you, that's when they will share an SPPD to you. And as you are sharing SPPD, SPPD is having more views, SPPD is having more money. That's like I said, pray, publish and pray syndrome. No work. So as content creators, I want us to be able to see it as a business. The same way we tell people about other people's business, it's the same you should start telling your friends, oh, I'm doing this, so please watch my post. And there's no shame in it, it's your business. Reach you have to also look at the networks you have to leverage on. Who are the friends that are big in the space? Some of you have friends that have 5,000 followers, 4,000 followers, and you're just friends. You should have friends with benefits. So, and part of the benefits you should be getting from your friendship is to be talking to them. Do a paid partnership with them. Not payment. They're your friends. They can share your content. You can do a paid promotion with them, not paid per se, but you should be able to collaborate. So, I'm not going to spend so much time on what to do before we talk about. I'm just going to go to what you do after having taken off. Now, I'm advising that once you have done your post, shared your post, some people make posts and I know the screen is not, you can't see it here. It's full. Can you see this screen? Say hi and hear me. Okay, Jasmine can hear me. Who else can hear me, please, guys? Try to round up here. Okay, hear me. Mm. Through this, please. Who else hear me? I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Come on, please. Technical issues. Okay. I need to know that you can hear me, guys. To continue this. Hello, can you hear me? Okay, I think the system is lagging. Transmission, my slide. I hope you're still there. Sorry for all right, so I'm usually rounding up to the get okay. Niger Media Chick said she can hear me. So I think I'll have to just believe that we can all hear me. And possibly my system here is lagging. All right, so I keep going. So the basic things I want us to know is that one, we need to be intentional about both our content creation and our content promotion. Promotion is very important, and it's good that we have that at the back of our mind as content creators. And I have talked about I've talked about the hack. While we know the importance of keeping your content shareable, while we talk about the importance of content shareable, you need to also cross promote. Once you create a piece of content, create it, post it to other channels. But remember, you have a focused channel. Tag and share to your friends and community, leverage your friendships. And most importantly, it's time to also start using LinkedIn. So let me one of the reasons why we started adminton is because we understood how the algorithm works. We understand the algorithm is about community, friends, and family. And that if your friend says, watches this content, it simply says, I'm interested in it. So because A, B, C, D had watched your content from a community, it simply shows that these like-minded communities are loving this kind of content. Not only will the algorithm keep pushing it on top of every other post, but the algorithm will also post some of your content again to those people who have watched it. Did you hear this analysis? I'll say it again. We understood that the algorithm, what friends, family, are sharing or watching. Once the algorithm will constantly push similar topics or comments from me to the people who had watched it before. We understood this. That's why we actually built Adminton. We saw this as a system whereby we can tell the same way you have a group of people, right? Telling them, guys, please go and watch my video, go and like my video. Normally, we understood that people will not do that. We know. That's why we now said, what if we put a reward to this action? What if we can start telling people, okay, don't just do it because I said so. Can you do it because there is also something, right? Now, yes, they like the same content. They will still love the same thing, right? But most times there is no intrinsic reward or extrinsic reward, so to say. They just don't want to do that. So we said, you know what? At the end of this, there is something for you. So Adminton is that platform where we have a lot of community members who will engage in your adverts, engage in watching your content, so that the algorithm will begin to understand that real humans, you've posted your content less than 20 minutes, and over 1,000 humans are watching it. It's telling the algorithm that, hey, 1,000 people are interested in this content after you have created it. What you're literally doing with admitting is kickstarting your virality. So I said that again. One of the things we are doing at Adminton is to help you kickstart your virality by pushing your content to a group of people who are interested in watching this particular content that you're creating. By so doing, we just give your content a push and the algorithm starts serving your content to people who are like the community members and who will also be interested in your content. So you're not doing the publish and pray thing. We're also using adminton as a pool of community to engage, get people to engage in your content. So I want you to have that in mind that that's the admin can help you. And of course, beyond content creation, we are here also to learn about ways to monetize our content. While with a poll, and some people said, I'm interested in having the content, right? I'm interested in just creating good content. Another person or a group of people said, I'm interested in monetizing because I've reached a certain threshold. Now, guys, I said earlier, and I'm still saying, it is not about the number of followings that you have. While that matters, there are also important things you must know. And for us, it is a strategy that you will have to use in this space. Now, in terms of monetization, there are different ways. I'm rushing through this. There are different ways of monetization. We have being a user generated content creator. User generated content creator. We meeting team is online right now. Just help me copy the URL of our content we've written so far on UGC Creator. Just go to our blog, copy the URL, and just paste it here for easy access. I mean, we took time because we understand this space and we took time to write why we think that every content creator should also start thinking of being a user generated content creator. What do I mean by that? It means that you are going to create content for other brands. I recently watched a video of what's this guy's name? Cruise with Joe. I think he was reviewing for people in Owerri. He was reviewing the compound. I never knew compound had a breakfast session. But the way he said it is a user generated content creation, right? He created that content for those people. So some of you, there are restaurants, there are, I mean, big companies around you that you can literally start going to them and say, you know what, I'm a creative. I know how to tell stories about any brand. I want to partner with you to create your content. Be it in the social media space or the media space, right? I've come to understand that most companies do not have a lot of content creators. They have it as a business because marketing involves a lot of moving parts, right? They can't involve, they can't have a lot of creators in their space. It's a lot of money. But they are willing to partner with people who can create content on their behalf and get paid for it. So yes, one of the ways a content creator can start monetizing, what is your niche? And start looking for industries in your niche. You need to send them a mail, send them a short message to say, this is what I can do for your brand. And you can do a sample video of their brand. That sample video, they get to like it, and you know what? The next thing they tell you, okay, let me do this for you. Let's do a partnership. For every video you create about our brand, we pay you this. Most businesses do not have both the videographer, the creativity, the script writer, the designer to put all that together consistently. So that's why this industry is a booming industry. Content creators should start looking at brands they can create things on their behalf. And we have not gotten to a place where you need to showcase yourself before they will even know you. So yes, that's an opportunity for a content creator to start earning. The next is do brand collaboration. A bit of content creation too, but what that means is that you are going to still do the same thing. And on this social channel, there's what we call brand collaboration. We can delve into that much later and we discuss better on that. So I'm just going to run through this. Then, of course, we know affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is a marketing strategy that will never get old. It will never get old because there's always people selling, there's always business in the world, and there's always people looking for, there's always these business people looking for who to sell more of their products. That's why affiliate marketing will work. Take for instance, you are let's say you are in the beauty business as a content creator, you talk about makeup, you talk about all of that. So what do? You can start going to some of these affiliate marketing portals to pick up a link that you can start promoting their product. I mean, I wish I have all the time to talk about affiliate marketing. It's a very huge course on its own. Maybe some of these days we're going to take up a course on that. Then we're also talking about direct advertising. pretty simple. You meet someone, oh, if you finally have your followers, you have community that can engage, somebody needs more publicity, you can meet them, you can design a page, a graphic post with Canva, post on your this thing, you're open for collaboration, direct advertising. I'll promote your business for so amount of money. Some of these people have used such services. It's a price tag on their visibility. Say one post will cost you this. That's a direct advertising. One video will cost you this. Then of course you can sell products online. Now, this is very nice. There's a white labeling services you can use. You can go to brands, tell them I want you to produce this for me. You can brand it yourself, have the custom identity to that, and you can start selling products. I know of a girl, she's into for beauty brands. But what she decided to do is to create her own brand. And on top of what she's doing, she's already selling content she's selling products to her audience. I mean, she's been able to build her audience to the point where she can sell products. And because it's glowing, how her skin is glowing, you have to see that, oh, this thing that this person is doing is working. They trust her. If she buy this, people will buy it. And of course, we talk about social media monetization. Everything I've talked about is the things you can start doing right now. You don't need Facebook to do any of that. You just need yourself to be interested in the job of content creation to be able to do that yourself. So next one thing I want us to know is that all those YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, you cannot monetize on them. You can monetize and there are different thresholds. For example, Facebook is required that you have at least 5,000 followers. You're required to have 5,000 followers on Facebook to be able to qualify for the basic ad. And after that 5,000, you're expected to have a 600,000 minutes of yes of view time on Facebook. Then of course you have I think about 66,000 of it should be live. I hope I'm correct about that. Yeah, I mean that's the basic. YouTube had reduced. We published something about YouTube that we also posted. We said that YouTube, you need 500 subscribers to monetize. That at least three videos you have posted with at least 3,000 watch hours. Those are the three basic things you need: 500 subscribers, 3,000 watch hours, and three videos that you posted in the last 90 days as you are going for monetization. So let's that let's dwell on that for a while. So I saw this quote and it made sense. If you can dream it and have the courage to take action and also have the discipline to stay on the right path, you will definitely make it. So this is the word we have for you today. If you have decided to be able to, it looks like we have people falling off. Um, I hope we are still here. So I hope we're still here. You can all hear me. She's already selling content. Okay. So the next thing because I mean we're at the end of the day. If you are listening to this moment, can you say I am here? I am here, I am here, I am here. Wow. Hello. If you get to this moment, please can you say I am here? Okay. Can you hear me? Can you say I am here so you can proceed? Mm. Okay. Fine. I'm being heard. So the question I have for everyone is everything I've said about social content creation, content marketing, all of that. I am simply also saying this that admin can help you on this very journey. It can help you on this very journey. And because we can help you, I've already shared how we are planning to hack the algorithm. So if you're looking for views to qualify for your monetization, you're looking for followers, a threshold you must meet to qualify for your monetization. You're also hoping to create more engagement on your platform. Admin will be able to help you. So if you're still here with me till this moment, we for just 50 content creators who are interested in going on this journey with us. We are looking for 50 content creators who are willing to be on this journey with us. All right, guys. I don't know if you can hear me. Ooh. So we have 50 content creators who will be interested in going on this journey with us. And this is our promise to them. We are saying that we have to give them a minimum of 200 starting from today as the join. Two, we are going to drive more views and engagement. Importantly for us, it's the one-on-one section, weekly sessions that they will be having with the admin team to keep discussing their strategies for growth. For us, this like a no-brainer. Is something on a very good day is going to take energy, is going to take much time from us. And this is us saying, you know what, we've gone this far and this is the year. The year is almost ending. And it's a good time to, plan for the next year. If next year is about making it, if next year it's about strategies that you want to go with and grow with. So usually this costs us about 25,000 naira on a very good day. Whatever everything I've mentioned, rather the 200 followers, the ability to drive more views. Remember that for you to monetize, you need more views. You need more views, and most importantly, we are going to be sharing insider secrets one on one that you will also have to apply that can help you monetize quickly. So just a very short time, we are giving out 25,000 naira of the package for 5,000 naira. If you're here and you are interested in growing your social media to up to 200 followers, one, you are here, you are interested in driving more views and engagement to your sites or to your social media handles. Remember, if you're going for monetization, these are the key metrics that matter. We are saying that with just 5,000 naira, that we can help you get closer to your goal of monetization. And you'll see it happen. I mean, you see it happen on your brand just like that. And you will have to come back again and tell us, share the testimony to every other person on this channel also. And if you're interested in that, we are giving it out for just 5,000 naira. And this is the catch, guys. It is just for now, from now till Monday. This price is only available from this night till Monday. If you have questions, you can ask. Please, from Monday, the price goes back to 25,000 naira. So you can't get this anywhere. This is like our Christmas sales that we are doing as we round up the year. And this is going to be a short campaign or package for just about within the end of this month. And you have all this. Like I said, a one-on-one session. We have driving views to your channel. We're also going to share strategies that you can use and increase your followers. One. strategies you can use to increase your views and your engagement. Because Facebook is going to look at those thresholds before they say you are qualified for monetization. And of course, other ways that we can start discussing that you can start making money immediately. Beyond the social media advertising, there are things you can do to money. There's anybody on the team. You can our there is a link below. You can click right now. You click on the link below and you can make your payments. Once you make your payments, contact, you can always inbox us and share your proof of payment with your name so we can sign you up immediately on the package. So while I leave this on, I'm going to open up and ask questions. Do you have any questions you want to ask? Are there things you want to know about admitting? Are there things you want to know about this package? Are there questions that you have for us? I mean, we are open to answer all of those questions, all of your questions. Please, this is a question time. If you have a question, it's a good time to ask these questions, please. Mm. Are we still here? Hello, everyone. Can you all hear me? Hello, everyone. Can you all hear me? Okay. Mhm. I'm waiting for your questions if anyone has a question for me so I can, answer the questions. But in the absence of any question, I think we'll be rounding up. Do we have questions? Okay. So in the absence of any questions, I'll say a very big thank you for those who have stayed to the end of this post. And it's been a pleasure having you here. And apologies for the network glitch that we had. We hope it doesn't happen next time. So I'm also going to be sharing some of this, doing some of these sessions in the coming days, possibly maybe two more sessions before the year ends. Our prayer is that you take in some of this information and you're able to find the knowledge. And of course, growth is automatic once you do that. So, guys, thanks again for your time, and it's been a super pleasure talking to you all. So from here, a very good evening again, and see you all inside videos. Bye.